Alright guys, so let's show you here what we're looking at today. This is the Durafly Goblin from HobbyKing. This is the plug and play edition. Also guys, they sent us the Graphene Turnigy 4S pack for this plane, and it is a 1300 milliamp. As you can see here, this plane is recommended pack is a 1800 milliamp 4S pack. We are looking at a wingspan of 820 millimeters, which is going to give us roughly probably around 33.5 inches. An overall length of 615 millimeters, which is roughly 24.5 inches from nose to tail. We've got a prop which is a 7.6 2-blade prop. 45 amp ESC, 3 9-gram servos, a 35-36 kV 1400 motor, guys. And basically they're saying that this plane is a 100 mile/hour plus plane, quick assembly, around 20 minutes. And comes in two schemes, guys. You've got the pink, gray, and black, and then you have the yellow, gray, and black. And I'm really digging the whole scheme here, guys. It's really nice looking. So let's get this box open and see what's inside. We can see here, pretty neatly packaged. Everything looks good. All right, this is our wing. Wow, guys, the finish on this looks really nice. All right, so we have our ailerons here. The finish and paint job on this is really super nice, very impressive. All link clevises, which the manual that comes with this, I've kind of briefly looked over, says to remove the ball links and put on the supplied clevises, which are the white types with the fuel tubing that we're all used to. So I'm going to follow the manual and do as it says. Here we have our connectors for our ailerons. We have 9-gram servos here. Let's look at the back side. Here are your 9-gram servos. There will be 3 of these in this particular plane. Here we have the actually the vertical stabilizer. This is a non-working rudder. Yeah, I mean, just really nice. These are going to be our glue points on this particular part. I'm going to go into the horizontal stabilizer, or the elevator, I'm pretty sure, so we'll get that out and show you that. All right, so here we have our elevator. As you'll see, the ball links on here, which I will change out per the manual. These are foam hinges, which, you know, as expected, we will work back and forth to soften that up a little bit. But I mean, I'm telling you, the finish on this plane is just incredible. Looks super nice. Hope you guys can see this and how good it looks here. Again, as I was telling you earlier, I'll show you. You will have your glue points for this to go together here, and that will go into the tail section of the fuselage, where it will also glue here. And then turning it over, we'll have our glue points here and here, which I will more than likely use foam tack for those. So let's see what we got next. Alright, so next we have our supplied setup guide with our throws for our high and low rates for elevator and ailerons. Our CG is going to be 45 to 50 millimeters from the leading edge of the wing. And this is what I was telling you guys about, where it says that the plane comes with ball link connectors. But we recommend you replace them with the included clevises, which are these guys, which will be put on. So yeah, I'm going to do as the manual says, because it is a notice, and obviously this is something they want you to do. So we will get that done as well, and see what happens. Also, they send you with a nice set of numbers here, guys, so you can number your plane like a racer, kind of like what we're seeing on the box here. If you look at this picture here, they're showing the number on the back, which would be somewhere along in here on the vertical stabilizer. So yeah, we'll come up with a number to put there. But yeah, really super nice number set there, guys. Also, we have a nice hard skid plate. This will be for the belly of the plane, for your belly landings. But just yeah, very, very, very nice. Let's go and look at now. Lastly, but not least, let's get into this. I'm telling you, the finish on this plane is amazing. Let's look at the front here. Look down the front. I mean, this is just a beautiful, beautifully done airplane, guys. I will be coming inside probably under the strap and putting a zip tie to hold this in differently and running this differently for the battery strap. That will just be my little thing that I do. I would highly recommend it. Like I said, a zip tie around here will keep this in place for you guys. Let's open the canopy and see what we have here for you. I'm telling you, the camera does this no justice as to how the fit and finish on this plane is. And looking down in here, guys, we have another 9-gram servo down in here, which is a one servo to work both sides of the elevator. This is an adjustment on the servo arm here that you can adjust for your throws, as well as adjusting the clevis on the elevator itself. Again, you have your battery strap. There is some foam down in here, guys. Let me see if I can get you some better light. Yeah, there is some foam down in here to help hold your battery in already. That's already in place, so that's really nice. We have our EC3 connector, and then we have our elevator and our aileron connections. So I'm just going to mock this plane up for you quickly, guys, and we'll show you what it looks like. All right, just wanted to show you really quickly here how nicely these Turnigy graphene batteries are packaged, guys. And opening these up, it's like, wow. I mean, look at this, just super nice packaging here. We go in here and open up this battery pack, and yeah, just very nice. And like I said, guys, this is the 1300 milliamp. It's a 4S pack, and it's the graphene. Well, all right, guys, this pretty much wraps up this unboxing and very quick build. I have not glued the plane together yet, but it's pretty much mocked up, put together. It's just a little glue I've got to get in there. This plane's fit and finish is amazing, very impressive. Can't wait to get it outside and maiden it. The finish on it is amazing. I'm very impressed with it. If it flies as nicely as it looks and it's built, it should be a great flying plane, guys. So stick around for the maiden to come if the weather will cooperate with us, and we'll get this thing up in there for you. This is the Goblin from Durafly and HobbyKing. Check it out, guys. I think you'll dig it. Okay, so the manual says 45 to 50 millimeters from the leading edge. We are at our leading edge. We are 45 millimeters back, if you can see that. And it is balanced now. It is balanced with the battery as far forward as it can go, and I cut out a couple little pieces of foam inside to make it go to the firewall, which were about maybe 3/8 of an inch thick on each side, so it went further forward. And I also have 84 grams of lead weight in this cowl right here, guys, to get this CG. This plane is very tail heavy. Believe it or not, with a motor like this, you wouldn't believe it, but it is. And so it is balancing perfectly at a 45 millimeters CG from the leading edge, and basically 84 grams of weight basically dispersed in the cowling around here, the lead weights that are stuck inside and restuck. Show you that. Also, all the clevises you can see here, I took off the ball links and put on the clevises that they sent with this as well, per the instruction sheet right here, product notification. As I say, this plane did come with the ball links as you see here, and according to the manual it said to replace them with the clevises and the tubing, which I have done. So that's it, and I will show you one other modification I've done. So this modification is the receiver placement. I came in here and put a balsa tray across here from side to side and put the receiver on top of that, because yes, that is a gyro receiver, which I will turn on once I get in flight and check everything out, just for some extra stabilization. I think you can see the tray down in there. I also drilled a hole through the tray in the event I needed to take the receiver out and adjust the rods going to the elevator. So just a note you might want to look at there: if you put a receiver on a balsa tray like this, make sure you drill a hole to where you can get to the servo arm so that you can adjust the linkage if need be, other than just in your clevises. Also too, I'll show you, this is the battery now. It is all the way forward. Let me see if I can pull it out. If you can see up in here, hard to tell, but you can see, let's see if I can get something to point with. There was foam across here, a couple of small pieces back in here, and then you have your firewall. And what I did was I went in there and I cut those couple of small pieces of foam out. I'd say maybe another, I don't know, 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch up to the plastic. So that was another thing I did, just to get that battery to go as far forward as possible. Awesome feeling foam, very nice hard foam. It doesn't seem to dent and ding with just touching it like a lot of our foam stuff does. Canopy snaps in really nicely. So yeah guys, super happy with it so far, and hopefully we'll get her up and flying for you soon and see how it does for the maiden.